What's up, guys? This is Corey from New York. I hope everybody's staying healthy and safe out there. Like many other Americans across the country, I suddenly have an abundance of free time on my hands. So I decided that instead of sharing more sports cards with you, I'd show off my Breaking Bad collection. Breaking Bad and its spin-off Better Call Saul are two of my favorite shows of all time. And recently I decided I was going to send out fan mail to almost all of the actors and actresses from both shows. And I actually did get a couple of results back from them. So I keep them in this photo album that I customized with a logo that those of you who have watched the show might be familiar with. It's the logo that's on the methylamine barrels. That's just a vinyl decal that I put on the photo album. So let's look inside and see what there's to look at. So they're both on the first page, so we're not going to be able to do some sort of slow reveal on here. So as you can see, the first one I got was actually about 2 weeks after I had initially sent out the fan mail requests from the great Jonathan Banks, star of Breaking Bad, and probably more of a main character on Better Call Saul. I was beyond happy to get this one back. He's one of the number one, probably top 5 actors on the show that I was hoping to really to get an autograph from, and it's personalized to me, as you can see, so I couldn't be happier. I actually did send out another request with a bigger picture that I haven't seen a result from yet. I'm not sure how this quarantine situation is going to affect this fan mail. I guess that's kind of low on everybody's priority list, but my hopes is that at least if, people are stuck at home, they have more time for fan mail, but that's maybe selfish of me to say that. So maybe 2 weeks after I got this Jonathan Banks autograph back, Kristen Ritter, who plays Jane on Better Call Saul Season 2, show's been out for quite a while now, so most of you already know how her story ends, but one of the best storylines in the whole show, in my opinion. She was also great in Jessica Jones. I'm a big Marvel fan as well, so and Jessica Jones happened to be my favorite of the Netflix shows. So yeah, another great autograph to have. Couldn't be happier. And I actually did get one return to sender. Unfortunately, is Walter Jr., or as he likes to be referred to as Flynn on the show. So here's hoping that he ends up at a Comic-Con or somewhere in the future where I might be able to get his autograph. It's too bad about that, but so that's all my autographs for now. I will be probably posting updates in the future as I get more autographs. So now this should look familiar to people who watch the show. It's Gail Bedeker's lab notes folder from the Meth Super Lab in Breaking Bad, and actually I think it might have been in Better Call Saul too. So using high-resolution pictures that AMC used to have on its website, I painstakingly recreated the lab notes folder notebook. As you can see, put a lot of detail into this. All these stickers are screen accurate. The book sock, as it's called, I found on eBay. It's the actual one that they used in the show, so I think that's really cool. It's discontinued, so you have to find it used if you're looking to make one yourself. So these are all traced from scans of the actual notebook used on the show. So I wish I could say that I did this while I was quarantined, but this actually was before the quarantine began. Lots of free time, so, but I'm happy with the way it came out, and it's, as a collector, I'm really happy to have this in my collection. Consider it a screen-accurate replica. And there actually are pages that were on the website that aren't actually on the show. This is including all of the pages that weren't shown on screen. So he had this Far Side cartoon. And it's funny how when you're painstakingly recreating all this stuff, you can see a little bit of the character that comes through in the text that's written out there. There's just the detail that they put into to something that's on screen for only a couple minutes is just unreal, and one of the reasons why I like the show so much. And finally, the artist page, of course. Walt Whitman. And people that have watched the show understand the significance of W.W. Walt Whitman. And like I mentioned, some of the character of Gale comes through in his notebook. Sometimes more subtly than others. He actually has his initials hidden in a little sketch there. So that's my screen accurate Gil Bedecker Lab Notes notebook from Breaking Bad. So, hope everybody staying safe and healthy out there. It's tough times that we're living in, but fortunately for us, it's the golden age of television, so we have that going for us. Alright, take care everybody, and we'll talk to you again soon.